Daily Horoscope for Leo. May 14, 2025. Dear magnificent Leo, as the golden rays of the sun illuminate your path today, you're entering a particularly powerful phase in your astrological cycle. With the sun forming a harmonious trine to Pluto, your natural leadership qualities are intensified and transformative energies surround you. This is not just an ordinary Wednesday, it's a day where your Leo fire can catalyze significant change. The celestial positioning today shows Mercury in Gemini activating your 11th house of social connections and future aspirations. This creates an intellectually stimulating atmosphere where your ideas will flow freely and be received enthusiastically by others. Your communication skills are especially enhanced, allowing your charismatic nature to shine even brighter than usual. Venus is currently transiting through Cáncer, moving through your 12th house of spirituality and subconscious patterns. This creates an interesting dynamic where your typical Leo boldness is tempered with unusual emotional sensitivity. You might find yourself drawn to more intimate, meaningful connections rather than being the center of attention as you often prefer. This is a beautiful opportunity to explore the deeper waters of your emotional landscape. In your love life, this Venus placement brings a dreamy, nostalgic quality to your relationships. For coupled Leos, it's an excellent day to share secrets and hidden desires with your partner. The vulnerability you show will create a powerful bond that strengthens your connection. Single Leos might feel drawn to someone with artistic or spiritual inclinations, today someone who can match your depth and appreciate your complexity beyond your magnificent outer presence. Mars in Aries is energizing your 9th house of expansion and higher learning, creating a dynamic urge to break free from limitations. You might feel a strong desire to plan a trip, sign up for an educational course, or explore philosophical ideas that expand your worldview. This position supports bold action in pursuing knowledge and broadening your horizons. Career-wise, today presents remarkable opportunities for advancement. Jupiter in Leo is still blessing your sign, amplifying your natural confidence and bringing fortunate circumstances your way. A senior figure or mentor might take special notice of your talents today. The projects you initiate now have excellent potential for success, especially if they allow you to express your creative vision. Your natural leadership abilities are particularly recognized. Today, don't hesitate to take charge of situations where you see potential for improvement. Financially, Uranus in Taurus continues to create some unpredictability in your 10th house of career and public reputation. While this might bring sudden changes to your income streams, today's aspect with Mercury suggests that an unexpected conversation could lead to a brilliant money-making idea. Keep your ears open for unusual opportunities that might initially seem outside your comfort zone. Regarding your health and vitality, the moon in Sagittarius energizes your 5th house of pleasure and self-expression, boosting your physical energy and enthusiasm. This is an excellent day for engaging in physical activities that you genuinely enjoy rather than forcing yourself through routine exercises. Dance, competitive sports, or activities that allow you to express your playful nature will be particularly beneficial. Your heart and spine, the body areas ruled by Leo, are well supported today, but be mindful not to overextend yourself as your enthusiasm might exceed your physical limits. Your social connections are especially highlighted today. The Mercury-Jupiter aspect creates an atmosphere where your words carry extra weight and charisma. You'll likely find yourself at the center of important conversations or being asked for your opinion on matters of significance. Social gatherings started or attended today have the potential to introduce you to people who will play important roles in your future endeavors. A friendship might suddenly evolve into something deeper, or a casual acquaintance could become an important ally. The spiritual dimension of today carries a special significance for you, Leo. Neptune in Pisces forms a subtle but impactful sextile to your sun sign, opening channels of intuition and creative inspiration. Pay attention to your dreams and sudden insights. They contain messages that can guide you through upcoming decisions. Artistic Leos will find this an especially productive day, with inspiration flowing freely and technical execution coming more easily than usual. Your lucky color today is deep amber, resonating with your solar energy while adding a touch of mysterious depth. Wearing this color or surrounding yourself with it will amplify the positive energies available to you. Your lucky number is 8, representing power and abundance. Look for this number as a sign you're on the right path. Leo's natural gemstone association with ruby is particularly strong today, but amber and citrine also align well with today's specific energies. Challenges to be mindful of today include a tendency toward impatience or dominating conversations. With your enhanced charisma and mental acuity, it's important to remember that valuable insights can come from listening as well as speaking. The Saturn square from Scorpio suggests that some obstacles may arise related to shared resources or collaborative projects. Approach these with patience and diplomacy rather than forcing your will, even if you're confident in your approach. Opportunities to embrace today include chances for creative expression, leadership roles that suddenly become available, and moments to deepen emotional connections through authentic vulnerability. The day holds particular promise for educational pursuits and any activities that allow you to mentor others. Your natural generosity of spirit finds perfect outlets today. As we look toward tomorrow and beyond, this day sets important foundations for developments that will unfold over the next 2 weeks as the moon continues its cycle. The connections and initiatives begun today have strong staying power, particularly those related to creative projects and matters of the heart. The seeds planted now will likely bear fruit around May 28th, when the lunar cycle completes. In summary, Magnificent Leo, May 14, 2025, offers you a powerful blend of energies that support your natural strengths while inviting growth in areas that might typically challenge you. Embrace your leadership abilities, but allow yourself to experience the deeper emotional currents as well. Your ruler, the radiant sun, is well positioned to help you shine in all your endeavors today. Remember that true regality comes not just from commanding attention, but from the generous spirit with which you share your light with others. Stride forward with the confident grace that is your birthright, knowing the stars are aligned in your favor. On May 14th, 2025, Leo finds themselves under a significant planetary alignment that deserves careful attention. The Sun, positioned at approximately 23 degrees Taurus, creates an interesting square to your natal Leo energy. This position in your 10th house of career and public reputation suggests a day where your natural leadership qualities may face some resistance from authority figures or established systems. The solar energy today asks you to balance your fiery self-expression with practical considerations. Mercury, stationed at 19 degrees Taurus, amplifies this energy in your professional sector. With this placement, your communications in the workplace require particular attention. Your words carry additional weight today, especially when discussing long-term plans or speaking with superiors. There's a tendency toward stubbornness in thought patterns. Remember that flexibility will serve you better than rigid thinking. Venus, currently moving through Gemini at about 8 degrees, creates a harmonious trine to your Leo energy. This placement activates your 11th house of social connections and future aspirations. Relationships formed or strengthened today, particularly those with colleagues or friends in professional networks, have significant potential for future benefit. Venus in this air sign brings a lightness and curiosity to your social interactions. Mars, positioned at 17 degrees Pisces, sits in your 8th house of shared resources and transformation. This placement creates a quincunx aspect to your Leo energy, a somewhat uncomfortable angle requiring adjustment. Financial matters involving others, intimate relationships, or business partnerships may trigger your pride today. Mars in water-based Pisces can make your typically direct approach less effective. Consider adopting more subtle tactics when addressing sensitive matters. Jupiter, your benefactor of expansion and opportunity, sits at 27 degrees Gemini in your 11th house of hopes, wishes, and community. This placement supports network building and amplifies your natural charisma. Jupiter's trine to your Leo sun sign energy creates an excellent day for group activities, particularly those involving brainstorming or collaborative creative projects. Saturn, currently retrograde at 5 degrees Pisces, occupies your 8th house of transformation. This challenging position asks you to review commitments related to shared resources, whether financial investments, business partnerships, or intimate relationships. Saturn's square to your Leo energy may feel restrictive, but it ultimately strengthens your understanding of boundaries and responsibilities. Uranus at 29 degrees, Taurus stands at a critical degree in your career sector. This revolutionary planet forms a square to your Leo energy, potentially triggering unexpected developments in your professional life. While potentially destabilizing, this aspect also offers liberation from outdated structures or approaches that no longer serve your authentic self-expression. Neptune, continuing its long journey through Aries at approximately 2 degrees, influences your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and long-distance travel. This placement forms a sextile to your Leo energy, enhancing your visionary capabilities and spiritual intuition. Creative inspiration may arrive through educational pursuits or exposure to different cultural perspectives today. Pluto, having recently entered Aquarius and positioned at around 4 degrees, directly opposes your Leo sun sign energy from your 7th house of partnerships. This powerful aspect intensifies all one-to-one relationships today, bringing subconscious power dynamics to the surface. Business partnerships, close friendships, and romantic connections all face transformative pressure under this alignment. The Moon, transiting through Scorpio at approximately 18 degrees, occupies your 4th house of home and emotional foundations. This creates an inconjunct aspect to your Leo energy, suggesting emotional undercurrents that may not easily integrate with your conscious desires. Family matters or domestic concerns could demand attention in ways that feel at odds with your professional obligations. The North Node's position in Aries at about 15 degrees activates your 9th house of expansion, forming a trine to your Leo energy. This supportive aspect encourages personal growth through higher education, spiritual pursuits, or literal travel, suggesting that stepping outside your comfort zone today aligns with your soul's evolution. Chiron, the wounded healer, positioned at 21 degrees Aries, also occupies your 9th house in trine to your Leo energy. This placement highlights how sharing your wisdom, even that gained through painful experiences, can benefit others while simultaneously healing yourself. The asteroid Ceres at approximately 14 degrees Cáncer influences your 12th house of the unconscious and spiritual matters. This nurturing energy forms a square to your Leo sun, suggesting that today's self-care practices may need to emphasize emotional nourishment rather than external validation. The Black Moon Lilith point, at around 25 degrees Virgo in your 2nd house of personal resources, opposes your inherent Leo energy. This aspect highlights tension between your desire for recognition and the practical management of your talents and resources. This complex web of planetary influences creates a day where your Leo qualities of leadership, creativity, and self-expression find both support and challenges. The overall planetary message encourages authentic self-expression while remaining mindful of practical considerations and others' needs. Leo, on May 14, 2025, your communication landscape is particularly vibrant due to Mercury forming a trine with your ruling planet, the Sun. This harmonious aspect illuminates your natural expressive abilities and enhances your capacity to articulate thoughts with conviction and charisma. With Mercury positioned in Gemini, you'll find yourself thinking quickly on your feet, perhaps even surprising yourself with witty comebacks and insightful observations that wouldn't normally occur to you. Your words carry extra weight today, infused with both authority and charm. This isn't simply about being heard. It's about being truly understood and appreciated for the unique perspective you bring to conversations. The Gemini influence adds versatility to your typically straightforward Leo communication style, allowing you to adapt your message to different audiences without compromising your authentic voice. Meanwhile, the moon in Libra creates a diplomatic undercurrent to your exchanges, helping you balance your natural desire to dominate conversations with a more considerate approach to others' viewpoints. This is particularly valuable in professional settings where collaborative communication yields better results than monologues. Venus in Cáncer is creating an interesting dynamic in your communication sector, adding emotional depth to your words. You may find yourself revealing more personal thoughts than usual, especially with close friends or romantic partners. This vulnerability, though sometimes uncomfortable for proud Leo, actually strengthens connections and creates more meaningful exchanges. There's a potential challenge with Mars in Virgo squaring your natal sun, which might manifest as frustration when others nitpick your ideas or statements. Remember that not all criticism is personal. Sometimes it's simply others' way of engaging with your concepts. The key today is to harness your leonine confidence while remaining open to feedback. Jupiter's position supports expansion in your communication sphere, particularly regarding teaching, public speaking, or writing endeavors. If you've been considering sharing knowledge in a structured way, perhaps through social media, workshops, or creative writing, today offers supportive cosmic energy for those initiatives. Your third house of communication is receiving beneficial aspects from Neptune, enhancing your intuitive understanding of unspoken dynamics in conversations. Pay attention to what isn't being said as much as what is. Your instincts about others' true meanings are especially accurate today. When expressing yourself creatively, focus on authenticity rather than performance. While Leos naturally enjoy the spotlight, today's planetary alignments favor genuine self-expression over showmanship. The most impactful communication will come from speaking your truth rather than what you think others want to hear. Digital communication is especially favored with Uranus forming positive aspects to your communication sector. Technology may play an important role in helping you express ideas that might be difficult to articulate in person. Consider using visual aids, voice messages, or other multimedia approaches if complex concepts need to be conveyed. For Leos working in creative fields, today marks a potential breakthrough in overcoming any expression blocks you've been experiencing. The Mercury-Sun trine acts as a cosmic key, unlocking ideas that have been forming beneath the surface of your consciousness. Allow yourself permission to experiment with different forms of expression without judgment. With Saturn currently retrograde, there's an element of reviewing past communication patterns that may be holding you back. Perhaps certain learned behaviors or fears around self-expression are ready to be examined and released. This transit supports the mature evolution of your communication style. Your words carry healing potential today, particularly for family members or close friends who might be struggling. The compassionate influence of the Venus-Neptune sextile enables you to express care and concern in ways that truly resonate with others. Listen to your intuition about when to speak and when to simply offer presence. For single Leos, today's planetary alignments support expressing romantic interest with both confidence and sensitivity. The balanced approach offered by the Libra moon helps you avoid coming on too strong while still making your intentions clear. Remember that vulnerability in expression often creates the most meaningful connections. In professional contexts, the day supports presentations, pitches, and important discussions. Your natural leadership qualities are enhanced by clear communicative abilities, making this an excellent day to take the lead in meetings or share visionary ideas with supervisors. Document your thoughts and insights today. The clarity you're experiencing is valuable and worth preserving for future reference. Journal writing, voice memos, or even mind mapping exercises would be particularly productive under these cosmic conditions. As the sun continues its journey through Taurus and your 10th house of career and public reputation on May 14th, Leo, Your financial picture looks particularly promising. This placement illuminates opportunities for monetary gain through professional advancement and recognition from higher-ups. The cosmic spotlight is on your achievements, potentially translating into tangible rewards. With Mercury also in Taurus, communications about money matters flow smoothly, making this an ideal day to negotiate financial terms or present proposals that could boost your income. Your words carry particular weight with decision-makers who control budgets and resources. Jupiter's position in Gemini activates your 11th house of networks and future aspirations, creating a powerful financial current through connections. Pay special attention to opportunities that arise through professional organizations, alumni associations, or even social media contacts. A casual conversation could reveal an unexpected money-making venture or investment opportunity with significant growth potential. The expansive energy of Jupiter in this sector suggests that collaborative projects may be especially lucrative now. Watch for associates who approach you with propositions that align with your skills and interests. Venus influences your financial sector with grace, highlighting passive income possibilities. Investments related to beauty, aesthetics, entertainment, or hospitality show particular promise today. Your ability to recognize value where others miss, it gives you an edge in identifying worthwhile acquisitions or investments. For entrepreneurial Leos, this planetary arrangement supports launching premium offerings or raising your rates to better reflect your true worth. The market is receptive to your unique talents, particularly if you've been undervaluing your contributions. Saturn's presence in Pisces in your 8th house of shared resources creates a more measured approach to financial entanglements. While this isn't the most auspicious time for taking on new debts, it's excellent for restructuring existing financial obligations or creating more favorable terms with creditors. Joint financial matters require careful attention to detail and methodical planning. Mars in your career sector provides the energetic push needed to pursue financial goals aggressively. Your competitive spirit is heightened, allowing you to outperform rivals and capture opportunities others might miss. This warrior planet supports calculated financial risks, especially those connected to professional advancement or business expansion. Uranus brings its revolutionary energy to your money matters, suggesting unexpected developments through technological channels. Digital investments, cryptocurrency fluctuations, or tech-related ventures may surprise you with sudden movements. Stay alert to breaking news in the innovation space that could affect your portfolio. The moon's position increases your emotional connection to security matters. This is an excellent day to review your emergency savings and make adjustments to ensure you're protected against unforeseen circumstances. Your intuition about money matters is particularly sharp today. Trust those gut feelings about financial decisions. For Leos involved in creative industries, Neptune's influence opens unusual income streams through artistic or imaginative endeavors. Consider monetizing your creative talents in ways you haven't previously explored. The boundary between passion and profit blurs in a positive way. Pluto's transformative energy in your partnership sector indicates business alliances undergoing significant changes that will ultimately benefit your financial position. While negotiations may feel intense or even confrontational, they're likely to result in arrangements that increase your monetary power. For employed Leos, watch for opportunities to showcase skills that could lead to financial recognition. Your leadership abilities are particularly visible to those who determine compensation and advancement. Don't shy away from demonstrating your capacity to generate value. Regarding investments, today's planetary alignment favors long-term strategies over quick gains. Consider allocating resources to stable growth opportunities rather than volatile quick-return options. Real estate or established businesses in your local economy show particular promise. Financial documentation is favorably aspected today. Take time to organize tax records, update budget projections, and review recurring expenses for potential savings. The clarity you achieve will provide peace of mind and possibly identify overlooked drains on your resources. By day's end, practice financial gratitude to amplify the day's abundant energy. Acknowledging your current resources creates energetic space for greater prosperity to enter. Set specific monetary intentions under today's influential cosmic pattern to create momentum for manifestation in the coming weeks. Remember that your Leo confidence remains your greatest asset when handling money matters. When you approach financial negotiations with self-assurance and a clear understanding of your worth, others respond by meeting your value with appropriate compensation. A rising tide of prosperity approaches. Position yourself to catch this financial wave through strategic action and bold vision. May 14, 2025 brings several fortunate areas into focus for Leo natives. The cosmic alignment today creates particularly favorable conditions in your social sphere and creative endeavors. With the Sun in Taurus activating your 10th house of career and public recognition, your professional reputation receives a powerful boost. Authority figures and decision-makers are noticing your contributions, making this an excellent day to showcase your leadership abilities and unique talents. The spotlight naturally finds you, even without deliberate effort on your part. Jupiter's position in Gemini illuminates your 11th house of social networks, friendships, and long-term aspirations. This creates a phenomenal opportunity to expand your circle of influence and connect with individuals who share your visionary outlook. Group activities, community projects, and collaborative ventures all carry the potential for unexpected blessings today. The universe is particularly supportive of networking efforts that might lead to future opportunities. Venus forms a harmonious aspect to your ruling planet, the Sun, enhancing your natural charisma and making it easier to attract both people and circumstances that benefit your personal growth. Your creative expression is especially powerful today, allowing you to translate your inner vision into tangible form with remarkable ease. This makes artistic pursuits, passion projects, and heart-centered activities highly favored. Financial opportunities appear through unexpected sources, particularly those connected to past creative investments or talents you've previously developed. Resources may come to you through social connections or from supporters who believe in your vision. Areas connected to education, publishing, and knowledge sharing carry special fortune today. If you've been considering taking a course, starting a blog, or sharing your expertise, the universe provides supportive energy for these initiatives. There's also a strong indication that travel, whether physical or mental through study of different cultures, brings unexpected advantages. Romantic prospects look especially promising for single Leos, with the possibility of meeting someone significant through group activities or social gatherings. For committed Leos, sharing aspirations and dreams with your partner strengthens your bond and potentially opens doors to joint ventures. Physical vitality runs high today, making it an excellent time for starting new health routines or engaging in activities that combine social interaction with physical movement. Team sports or group fitness classes could bring both physical benefits and valuable connections. Your communication skills receive cosmic enhancement, allowing you to express your ideas with both power and grace. This makes it a fortunate day for presentations, important conversations, or any situation where your voice needs to be heard. Technology and innovation also fall under today's fortunate areas, suggesting benefits from embracing new digital tools or platforms that expand your reach. The 5th house of creativity and self-expression receives beneficial aspects, doubling down on the power of authentic self-presentation. When you truly express your heart's desires and natural talents, you align with the universe's flow of abundance. Children or younger people in your life may bring unexpected joy or opportunities, serving as catalysts for positive developments. Teaching, mentoring, or working with youth carries special benefits today. Spiritual practices that incorporate movement, light, or creative visualization are particularly potent for you on this date, helping you connect with your higher purpose and attract synchronistic experiences. Your generosity today returns multiplied benefits, creating a positive cycle of giving and receiving that enhances your prosperity consciousness. Pay special attention to seemingly random ideas or inspirations that arrive today. They contain seeds of future fortune that will bloom when properly nurtured. The most fortunate Leo natives today will be those who balance healthy self-confidence with genuine interest in others, allowing both leadership and collaboration to flow naturally. Remember that while the stars create favorable conditions in these areas, your conscious participation and openness to receive determine how fully these blessings manifest in your experience. As the middle of May 2025 unfolds, Leo natives find themselves at a fascinating social crossroads. On May 14th, the Sun in Taurus activates your 10th house of public recognition, creating a natural spotlight that follows you through professional and social circles alike. This isn't just about being seen, it's about being connected in ways that feel meaningful and substantial. The Moon in Capricorn is transiting your 6th house of daily routines and service, suggesting that today's most valuable social connections may actually emerge from work environments or through acts of practical assistance rather than purely recreational settings. There's something deeply rewarding about relationships based on mutual respect and shared responsibilities today. Venus, positioned in Gemini in your 11th house of friendships and community, is forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your communication sector, opening up extraordinarily fertile ground for expanding your social network. Conversations flow with remarkable ease, and your natural Leo charisma is enhanced by a rare intellectual charm that draws people toward your ideas as much as your presence. This is a day when speaking your truth attracts your tribe. Mars in Cáncer in your 12th house creates an interesting paradox. While part of you may feel like retreating or processing emotions privately, the aspects it forms with Mercury suggest that vulnerability shared selectively can actually strengthen your most important bonds. Some Leos may receive unexpected messages from old friends or acquaintances who suddenly reappear with important information or opportunities. The North Node in Aries continues to push you toward new social territories that align with your authentic path. Social connections made today carry a sense of fate or cosmic timing, especially those that challenge you to grow beyond familiar comfort zones. There's a subtle tension between Saturn in Pisces and your natal Leo placement, asking you to balance your natural desire to be the center of attention with a deeper capacity for empathetic listening. The most fulfilling exchanges today happen when you create space for others to shine while maintaining your own boundaries. For coupled Leos, evening hours bring an opportunity to deepen bonds through philosophical conversation rather than just practical matters. Single Leos might find unexpected attraction brewing with someone who initially appeared to be just a friend or colleague. Pay attention to subtle shifts in energy during group settings. Neptune's position suggests avoiding social situations that feel draining or inauthentic. Your intuition about people is extraordinarily sharp today, so trust those gut feelings about who deserves your time and energy. The Chiron placement indicates healing potential through social connections that address old wounds around belonging or acceptance. A casual conversation could unexpectedly touch on something profound, offering closure or new perspective on past social disappointments. Overall, May 14th offers Leo natives an exceptional day for meaningful social engagement that goes beyond surface pleasantries and establishes connections with genuine staying power. The stars favor authentic self-expression that builds bridges rather than walls, especially when you allow your natural warmth to guide interactions rather than any need for validation or approval from others. Leo, on this Wednesday, May 14th, 2025, the cosmic energies create a fascinating day of contrasts for you. With the Sun continuing its journey through practical Taurus in your career sector, while Venus dances through Gemini, your focus is being pulled between professional ambition and social connections. This morning, as the Moon in Capricorn forms a challenging square to your Leo Sun, you may feel slightly restricted or burdened by responsibilities. This isn't necessarily negative. It's simply asking you to bring more structure to your natural creative flair. The day's primary advice centers around finding balance between your instinctive desire to shine and the practical demands of your current projects. Mercury in Taurus is enhancing your communication with authority figures, making this an excellent day to present ideas to supervisors or clients, but remember to listen as much as you speak. The afternoon brings a Jupiter-Neptune sextile that opens doors to inspired thinking, particularly around how your personal values align with your professional image. With Mars in Aries energizing your ninth house of expansion, there's a restless energy pushing you toward new horizons, whether intellectual, spiritual, or literal travel plans. Be mindful not to scatter your energy across too many initiatives. The key to maximizing today lies in harnessing your natural Leo confidence while respecting boundaries and limitations. Your ruling planet, the Sun, is forming a trine with Pluto in Capricorn, giving you transformative power when you focus deeply rather than broadly. For best results today, prioritize quality over quantity in your interactions and commitments. Lion-hearted action combined with methodical execution will prove most successful. Wear gold or amber tones to enhance your natural Leo radiance while maintaining professional composure. Exercise patience with colleagues who don't match your enthusiasm. Not everyone shares your fire sign energy. Tonight, as the moon shifts into Aquarius, take time to consider how your individual ambitions affect your important relationships. Balance is your watchword today. Between self-expression and practicality, between leadership and collaboration, between confidence and humility. Journal about where you might be holding yourself back from greatness through fear of responsibility. Remember that true Leo leadership isn't just about commanding